Cool.
Wait, hang on a second.
What?
What did I just hear? That was demonic.
Yeah, that's the middle band. You are the support guest.
I'm Elliot from Moshville Radio, and I'm here with the brains behind Brainache Promotions and the Battle of the Bands events. How are we doing, guys?
All good, not too bad, Jimmy.
I'm also with Ben from BSB TV.
What me?
Hey.
And Ben's young lad. What's your name?
Louis.
Louis. How you doing, Louis?
Good.
There we go. Right.
Brilliant.
You're gonna
So-
stay quiet.
What?
What got you into promoting shows? What made you decide to start Brainache Promotions as an entity?
Just a way to kind of give back to the local scene, really. Try and help out, try and give back to local bands, and just try and help, encourage more original music around the area.
Oh, I thought you were going to say glutton for punishment. I really did.
Oh,
Oh
I looked at the
dear.
camera and laughed because I genuinely thought that's what you were going to say.
Are we live?
Brainache. Where did the name come from?
I can't even remember at this point. It was, I think I was joking with someone about something and the phrase came up.
And it stuck.
I can't remember where it came from, but it was one of them jokes that I made with someone. I was like, Brainache's a great word, and then it just I don't know why, it just sort of stuck.
So it'll be a bit silly to do the interview and not talk about the Battle of the Bands.
Yep.
What this weekend marks the start, first heat of Battle of the Bands. What is it? Why is Battle of the Bands a thing? What are you trying to achieve?
So, from what started as a breakfast in spoons with James, who runs all the cameras and all the media and the live scene for the events, turned into this sort of entity, shall we say, as a sort of joke that we were like, we could do it for a bit of fun, and a lot more of the way we spoke about it actually turned into we could use this as a great platform to offer bands a chance to network, meet new people, other bands, get them more shows, get them opportunities they potentially couldn't afford, so i.e. like some of the prizes we put up last year and this year. It's things that could actually help new bands start and actually make some progress and make careers.
Yeah, definitely.
Or like a jumping off point. We wanted to kind of give that back and give opportunities that being in bands ourselves we didn't get.
Yeah.
So we thought it would be a great way to offer that forwards.
Brilliant. And I must say, every band that I've met tonight and last year during the heats, everyone's been so welcoming. It's just a really wholesome environment to be around.
We're very grateful for who we've had in last year, this year, and who we've worked with. We've had some great bands.
So this year the heats obviously are now all booked. You have a full roster of bands for the heats. Next year, if the event goes ahead, how do bands go about applying?
So normally around the start of every year we'll open applications, and then obviously discussions about what's up for grabs and how the event sort of runs once we sort of decide. So yeah, probably about maybe February, March time applications normally open.
Cool. And is that via Facebook or online?
It's through our website, which is battle-royale.co.uk. All of the information from last year, this year is all on there. And then obviously all on our socials on Battle Royale on Facebook or Brainache Promotions.
Brilliant. And you mentioned earlier about the sort of the prizes for the new bands. What are the prizes this year?
So this year we're gratefully working with BSB TV for obviously hosting it. So and correct me if I get this wrong. BSB always put up things like a premiere slot on their podcast, and obviously some help with I think was it putting obviously some of these winners in front of obviously new people on their podcast. We've also got Shark Room Productions doing a music video. We've got Chris at Backland Studios recording a single. We've got Jay at Reaction Management offering a PR contract for the single that they record. Forgotten Sons Apparel offering some clothing and merch bundle, and I think that's everything off the top of my head. Overall, it's about $2,500 worth of goods that we've kind of put into this, with obviously the help from everyone involved, to try and help give bands a jumping off point.
That's brilliant, especially for new and up and coming bands. It does give them the push they need. So Ben, tell me a little bit about BSB TV.
So BSB TV is a platform where we do like live reaction.
Okay.
But what we do is every week that we have an episode, we have like a special guest from the music industry. So it could be a record label exec, like we've got at the end of September, we've got Hopeless Records coming on.
Okay.
We've had Vans Warped Tour come on. We've got so we had Kevin Lyman from Vans Warped Tour, and then it could be like Jarrett Reddick from Bowling for Soup, or someone from the Ghost Inside, or someone from the industry that is a really big household name. And we basically nicely force them to listen to 10 to 12 up and coming unsigned bands.
Okay.
And trying to create real world opportunities. So we've had 8 bands sign record deals.
Wow.
We've had bands go out over in the States on like East Coast and West Coast tours, here in the UK tours, and big opening slots for different bands. So I know Elliot Miner got back together.
Okay,
this year, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
this year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And their tour that they did, most of the support slots were people that Alex had found on our stream. So it's about making real world opportunities.
Brilliant. And where is it on? Can we find it on Facebook? All the usual. Twitch.
Yeah, all the usual socials. It's at Watch BSB TV.
Okay.
The Twitch is just twitch.tv/BSB TV.
Brilliant.
So it runs on Twitch every Monday and Thursday at 8 PM UK time, and one Tuesday every month for our track of the month, where we give away £1,500 worth
Wow.
of band goodies and services every month. So
Wow,
yeah.
brilliant. So, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Promoting's not easy. Promoting is not easy. So, what's the most rewarding part of putting on your shows? What for you as Brainache? What is your most rewarding part?
I think for me, it's nice to actually see people sort of turn out for the shows and enjoy it. But I think it's more rewarding when I see people turn up, watch bands that they weren't there to see, or come for new bands, and then go away interested in those bands, buy their merch, they go follow them on socials, and it actually turns into them enjoying and finding a new band. I think that's the most rewarding point, is giving these bands a space where new people can potentially discover them, and it, you know, if it gains them 3-4 followers or something that actually helps them grow,
yeah.
then I think for me that's nice, just to actually try and help them grow.
Brilliant. And then I've got to ask on the other side, what's been the biggest headache, or brainache, if you'll pardon the pun?
Had to use it, didn't you?
I did. I had to
use it.
slip it in there somewhere.
I think some of it is just obviously trying to, like say, organisation, and trying to obviously make sure we can organise 24 bands to be in the right place at the right time, and coordinating, you know, tech specs requirements all to deadlines.
Yeah.
I think can be a bit of a pain sometimes, but I'm grateful that I've got Matty on board now. We've got a good admin team, and between us we seem to pretty much have got it down
The
now.
group chats seem to be brilliant.
Yeah,
It's just sometimes it's utter chaos, but it gets all the group chats get the information across,
Yeah,
and they are brilliant. Have you had any sort of standout or really chaotic moments as part, like, that you'll never forget as part of doing the promoting?
I mean, we've had some hiccups where, yeah, we've had things happen on the night, technical difficulties, just bands turning up late and equipment broken, or bands turning up without any equipment full stop before, and yeah, we've had the usual headaches really, but nothing that's never really stopped a show or stopped us from doing what we want to do. We've always found a way to kind of get around it.
Brilliant. And yeah, so finally, what advice, this is for both of you, what advice would you give a new and up and coming band to get noticed by promoters like yourselves, or by people in the industry, the new and upcoming bands?
I'll start if you want.
Yeah, after you.
Unfortunately, in 2025, content is king, and I really can't stress that enough. Like, being in a band now is so different than what it was 20, even 10 years ago, and content is king. Like, I know it's cheesy doing the TikTok trends, I know it's cheesy like doing the videos where it's like, hey, I'm posting my video until so and so sees it, but you have to get that out there. Like, you don't exist.
Cool.
Are we recording?
Yeah,
Are we back on?
Recording again.
We'll have take 2.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I was trying to get on is, what advice for both of you? What advice would you give new and upcoming bands to get in front of these promoters, get in front of these people in the music industry?
Content is king. I definitely think that's mine. unfortunately in 2025, music isn't the be all and end all. If you've got a great song and you just plug it into Spotify and expect it to do wonders, it's not going to. You need to make those viral reels. And to be honest, you'll make the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe the first 10, and no one's going to see them. Your views are going to be like 100, but they will start to pick up. And if you stop with that, you'll lose traction.
Yeah.
So content is king. Get as much out there.
It's all about hitting that algorithm as well.
Yeah, and just being relevant all the time. And like, I mean, even if you're like making toast in the kitchen at like 3 o'clock in the morning, like make your toast, put your camera on, mime your song, and then replace it with the audio for your track. You've got a bit of content, you can post it. Just content is king. That's mine.
Definitely.
Nice. I think for me as well, for like if you're trying to get in front of, I guess, promoters and people like myself, for like putting on shows, always made like a good introduction as well. We have it's a mix with some bands of how they approach us.
Yeah.
But I think always just try and be polite and be do a bit of research first and start talking.
I have
to
a really
people.
good one that you can agree with me on.
Go on.
Make sure that your online handle is correct. Really, I can't stress this enough. Claim all of your socials properly.
Yes.
That is so important so that we can find you.
Yeah.
And then you just said something else that triggers
And it keeps it uniform, doesn't it? Across.
Yeah. And also like an EPK is important, but like if you are going to introduce yourself, like you must have had it before. You get bands that like, especially with what we do because it's all online. We'll get bands that just send us a YouTube link, and you're like,
we get Spotify links all the time.
yeah, and you're like, but there's no context.
Yeah.
There's no like, hey, I really love what you're doing. I'd like to be on this show.
Yeah.
Here's our YouTube link, and here's a little bit about us. It's just YouTube link, and then when you don't play them because you're like, well, I don't know whether or not I should. I don't know what
you don't know
want.
anything about them.
Like you then get like a bit of a snotty, like, well, why didn't you play my band? And it's like, well, do it right. Like we put so much time and effort into what we do. We need you to do the same. So it's just take everything serious.
I think I always have the sentiment, if you can't be asked, why should I? If you can't take 5 minutes to give me a proper introduction, talk to me, do some research, why should I in return? If you're just going to send me a link, here's our new track, then it's quite off-putting. So I think just kind of just be polite, really. Just actually approach people, do a bit of research, be nice really about it, and try and help us understand what you want and how we can help you, because otherwise it's kind of shooting in the dark. As long as everyone has a general understanding. I think that's
Brilliant. Well, you'll be pleased that I have only got two more questions for you. So with Brainache, are you just focusing on one venue, or do you look after multiple venues?
So we've done, I want to say about 10 or 12 different venues around the UK this year so far. As far out as Wales, and I think as far up north as about Liverpool or Newcastle. So
Brilliant.
We are trying to cover more of the UK. So any venues, promoters, anyone that wants to work with us, please do get in touch. We'd love to try and expand our network and just work all over the UK, to be honest, even Europe, just try and help constantly expand and help people network.
Brilliant. And I'm going to do a little fun one. I've done it with all the bands I've interviewed tonight.
Yep.
So you're putting on a show, you've got three bands, can be any band in the world. Who are you picking? Your dream show.
Mine's really random. I know this. I get
really?
question. I'll let you. You can do. Can he do his?
Of course he can.
Yeah?
Of course you can.
Mine would be Say Anything.
Oh, okay.
The Wonder Years.
Nice.
Both supporting the Beatles.
Oh, mate, that would be an amazing show.
Yeah.
That'd be so wild.
Just crazy, wouldn't it?
That'd be so wild.
Just literally get like Max Bemis and his like angst going on, then Soupy doing his like his just growly singing that just melts my heart, and then I'll just be screaming out like a girl on the fucking Ed Sullivan show to the Beatles afterwards. Yeah.
That'd be such a wild ride. I don't know. I think mine would be a weird mixed bag, because for me it'd probably be like A Day to Remember, Ice Nine Kills, and probably the Wonder Years as well. Not gonna lie, I absolutely love the Wonder Years.
Go on then.
Go on.
Blink-182.
Nice.
Yeah.
And who was it? There was one more which I forgot.
Blink-182, Knox, and what about Water Parks?
No, it was Sum 41.
Some
So
sort of-
forward. That would be an incredible lineup.
That is a great. You've done well.
I would instantly buy tickets to that show. To be fair.
In that one moment, I realised I've parented right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I was also going to choose Water Parks.
Yeah. I can walk past you do your opening, yeah? Right, there we go.
Oh, brilliant.
Cool.
Brilliant. Right, guys, thank you ever so much for your time. I know these events can be long and stressful. So I've been Elliot from Moshville Radio, joined by Chris from Brainache Promotions and Ben from BSB TV.